Welcome back. Today we're going to show you all around Thailand. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about Koh Samui. Located here in the Gulf of Thailand, there are 3 islands in this area you'll want to acknowledge just north of Surathani. While here, you'll want to explore the beaches, the biggest one being Chao Wang Beach that's actually nearby the airport, but there are several other areas you can explore that have more isolated beaches with less crowds, and I would recommend getting to those such as Silver Beach. But if you want another area aside from Chao Wang, check out Lama Mai Beach. Good news is Koh Samui has more than just beaches. You can actually head into the jungle area and explore the rainforest. They have a park here, so lots to do here in Koh Samui. For adventure seekers, the best way to arrive here is by airplane directly from Bangkok, but they also have a ferry system that you can arrive from Surathani and also get to the other islands, which we will be showing you later. Now we're headed over to another island, this time over in the Andaman Sea. This is the most popular island in all of Thailand, Phuket. Now Phuket is known for its beaches, its temples, and its party vibe that you'll find in Patong along Bangla Road. While here you can rent a moped and get around most of the island fairly easily. I've done it before, but please do exercise caution and remember, don't drink and drive because you don't want to be one of those foreigners who gets road rash. Phuket has friendly waves if you want to learn surfing. Also, you can go up to Monkey Mountain and get great views all around and pass by some wild monkeys. You can check out the history in Phuket town. Now one more thing I want to mention about Phuket is it is also considered a base camp to many of the islands in the Andaman Sea, including Koh Phi Phi Island as well as James Bond Island, Hong Island, and so many others. You'll just have to do some research and talk to one of the travel agents when you get there. My recommendation for Phuket is going to be at least 7 to 10 days. While here you can do some island hopping and just relax at one of the amazing resorts, so definitely enjoy your time while visiting here. Next up, we're going to go to Bangkok. This is the largest city in Thailand and one of the most visited cities in all of the world, number 2 behind London. Now the things to do while in Bangkok is check out Khalsan Road or get a hotel along Sukhumvit. These are 2 major thoroughfares in the area of Bangkok. Khalsan Road is more of a place for backpackers. Sukhumvit is more of an area for people looking for a luxury experience without breaking the bank. Now while in Bangkok, do check out Chinatown, also street food and visiting malls while taking this skitran up and down Sukhumvit Road. Also a big thing to do here. There are several floating markets around Bangkok. Also they have a lot of temples along the Chao Phraya River, and in surrounding areas you can go up north and check out Ayutthaya. And for those of you who've seen Hangover 2 or any of the Hangover movies, you know that Bangkok is known for its nightlife and its sky bars. So when you're here, prepare to wake up around 11 or 12 and then go to bed around 2, 3 or 4 in the morning. It's one of those kind of cities. Or you can go down south to the train market. This is a train that actually goes right through the market, and people like to take pictures for Instagram or just watch a train literally cruise through a market at a slow speed. The area around Ayutthaya is an ancient city similar to Angkor Wat, but just not on that kind of level. People out here like to just explore the history of old Siam and Ayutthaya. Next up, we're actually headed back to the Andaman Seas too. PP Islands. Now you can actually get a hotel out here, and I would recommend one of those bungalow resorts where you get a shack right on the beach and you're away from the hustle and bustle of the area of Tunsai Beach. The PP Islands are about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Phuket and about an hour and a half away from Krabi, so it is convenient to actually stay out here. And like I said, getting one of those cabanas on the beach is the way to go. But you can see they do have a bustling city port here called Tunsai. It just keeps getting more and more popular out here, especially with backpackers and people who want to go check out Maya Bay or some of the surrounding island is out here in the middle of the Andaman Sea. I would say if you are going to ride the jet boat or the ferry out here, it's worth it to stay for 3 or 4 days. It's really hard to stay 3 days in Tantai because it's just too packed to really enjoy it. But if you do end up at one of those bungalow resorts, 3 or 4 days is just perfect, and then you head over towards Krabi or back to Phuket. Wherever you're coming from, try to fit in a full day tour. You can either do a private boat or a jet boat tour around Maya Bay. It is now closed to actually swimming at Maya Bay, and they don't let boats come in there anymore, so you have to go to the backside. But on that tour you're going to do snorkeling in other areas around Koh Phi Phi Lee or Koh Phi Phi Don, including Monkey Beach. But yeah, it's still worth it to go to Maya Bay. It's just over tourism kind of dampen the experience. Now we're headed to Krabi. So Krabi is a province, but also it's more relaxed than Phuket. You would say Phuket is the party island for honeymooners, and then Krabi is more of the kind of place for adventure seekers. They've got a lot of rock climbing that you can do. People always go over to the Tunsai Beach here and do that, or they actually head towards Raleigh Beach and climb up around that area. They also have some caves that you can kayak around. The only way to actually get to Raleigh or Tunsai Beach over here is by long tail boat, so there's no roads that'll take you here. That's what makes this place kind of unique. And these caves with these spears that hang off the cliffs, they call them stalagmite. Really a cool place. It is getting more crowded by the year. When I was first here in 2018, it seems like when I went back in 2022 it got more crowded. Next up, we're headed to the north, this time near Myanmar and Laos. This is Chiang Mai. Now Chiang Mai is a place where you're going to find lots of temples and beautiful high elevation climate. It does get a little bit cooler here, believe it or not, but you're still not going to get freezing cold snow or anything like that. It's just a little bit cooler than what you would find in Bangkok or Phuket. Chiang Mai is an old walled city, so there is a lot of history here dating back to many moons ago in this old Siam. Here you've also got botanical gardens and these beautiful temples around the area, also elephant sanctuaries that you can visit and feed the elephants, and other types of shows where people do some pretty risky things. For Chiang Mai and the surrounding area, I would recommend 3 to 5 days. They don't have much nightlife here. This is more of a daytime adventure kind of experience, and getting out there in the nature really is what Chiang Mai is known for. You can also visit the Long Neck village, and then you also have these night markets that are some of the best markets you find anywhere in Southeast Asia. I really enjoyed walking around the night market and trying a variety of food, but if you really wanted party, then we're going to take you down south to Pattaya City. Now between Pattaya, Bangkok and Phuket, those are the 3 big party areas, but Pattaya City being on the beach like it is having some island hopping nearby makes it also interesting, because you can go out and do some of that in the daytime and then hit the streets and do some serious partying until all hours of the night. I would recommend definitely drinking lots of water to stay hydrated if you're going to do that while here. You can also check out the Sanctuary of Truth and go to some more elephant sanctuaries, feed them, take care of them, show them love, and be very friendly with the animals while here. But here's a look at some of the jet boat activities going out to some of the islands like Koh Larn. I would recommend a trip over there to Pattaya. You can stay for 4 to 6 days and get your fill, and that's basically all you're going to need here. Also, for those of you who actually want to try Muay Thai fighting or Muay Thai boxing, they do have some classes or some experiences where you can actually get in the ring and try your hand at Muay Thai, although I would not mess with the local Thai person when it comes to Muay Thai, because they will beat you up in the ring. And now we're headed back north again to Chiang Mai, and this time I would say if you're looking for a super relaxing experience, go up here. They have the Golden Triangle nearby, which is where the Laos and Myanmar border is. That's Burma meets Thailand, right along the Mekong River, and that area is going to be very pristine. I found the nature to be very relaxing and nice. They also have the Blue Temple and the White Temple here, as well as several art exhibits. You can see here is the White Temple. Actually, it's glimmering in the sun. It's very impressive structure, but like I said, they're not going to have very much partying up here. So if you're one of those types of people who's looking for the nightlife, Shanghai is not going to have that, but it does have the nature and the relaxation that you may be looking for. It's really far north. When you're up here, you're probably thinking to yourself, I want to go into Laos now and explore over there. And I told you there was other islands around. Koh Samui and Koh Phangan is one of them. This is actually known as the Full Moon Party Island. So if you're someone who's looking for a big party only once a month, do they have the big full moon party? This island's gonna have a lot of these resort bungalows on the beach. This is more relaxing than Koh Samui, but again, you're not going to get that much party scene here unless you're here during a full moon party. But during that time frame, people come from Koh Samui and Koh Ta and some of the other surrounding areas just for that experience. Koh Phangan does not have an airport. The main airport that you would arrive at is going to be on Koh Samui, so keep that in mind. You do have to take a ferry. It takes about an hour. Hopefully the seas are not rough, because they can get some high seas and you'll be like, whoa, what's going on now? In the nearby area is another island that's famous with backpackers and divers. It's called Koh Tao. So Koh Tao is going to have that really colorful blue water and the beaches with the rocks. Really a small island actually if you look at it from the air, but still a place that's very popular. It's a little bit further beyond Koh Phangan and no airport, so out here it's a little bit more difficult